You're listening to Urban Internet News, national news and information for and about people of color.
Welcome to UIN. I'm Alexander Caden, along with Brooklyn Alexander. The lawyers representing the family of George Floyd, who was killed by police in Minneapolis, said they intend to sue the city as well as the cops who were involved in what a medical examiner has labeled a homicide. Rachel Maddow recently held an interview with the niece of President Trump, who's out promoting her tell-all book. She was asked if she had ever heard the president use the N-word or anti-Semitic slurs.
Do you mean this was an ambient thing in your family, but you can't say that you ever heard it from him, or did you hear it from him too?
Oh, yeah, of course I did. And I don't think that should surprise anybody, given how virulently racist he is today.
Have you heard the president use the N-word?
Yeah.
And anti-Semitic slurs specifically?
Yes.
A Detroit, Michigan judge has sentenced a black teenager to juvenile detention for failing to complete online assignments. The girl, who has ADHD, was on probation but had not broken any laws since her release. However, the judge ruled the missing homework violated probation and sent her to juvenile detention. Michigan attorneys and advocates disagree with the judge, as does the girl's mother, who is working unsuccessfully for her release. Over a year ago, students, faculty, and staff at the University of Mississippi voted to remove a 30-foot-tall Confederate statue located in the center of the campus. The school began taking it down. However, critics are upset after viewing the plans the school has for the statue, which includes placement at a once-abandoned cemetery that is now being upgraded with a beautiful brick path, a stone bench in front of the statue, and other accessories that critics now say is a shrine to the Confederacy.
An independent panel of national legal experts will review the conviction of an African-American man in Minnesota sentenced as a teenager to life in prison for the murder of a little girl struck by a stray bullet. Mayan Burrell, who is now 34, has spent nearly 2 decades behind bars. Now the Associated Press and another report have highlighted flaws in the investigation that pointed to a possible wrongful conviction. For the 3rd year in a row, a team of African-American students known as the Atlanta Great Debaters defended and won the championship title for the International Harvard Debate Competition. Held virtually this year because of COVID-19, they competed against students from more than 25 countries.
The Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania named Dr. Erica James its first female dean and first person of color to hold the position in the school's 139-year history. And now, the University of California has followed suit, selecting Dr. Michael Drake as the first black president of the 280,000-student system. Dr. Drake is a trained physician and received unanimous approval from the UC Board of Regents.
Ebony magazine, once known as a beacon of black culture, continues its perilous decline in the modern media landscape. Former employees are exposing Ebony's owners for terminating them without pay. An African-American-led investor group acquired Ebony and its sister publication Jet in 2016. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, a Republican, sued Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, a Democrat, and members of Atlanta's City Council. The lawsuit argues that Bottoms exceeded her authority in issuing coronavirus-related orders that were more restrictive than the state's orders. Empire actor Brashear Gray, who plays Hakeem Lyon, has been arrested in Arizona on accusations of abusing his wife. She had visible injuries when she flagged someone down to ask for help near Gray's home in a Phoenix suburb. She told emergency responders that Gray had strangled her. Gray refused to leave his home when police arrived, but was arrested after SWAT and crisis negotiators responded. A state that dealt with one of the most largest COVID outbreaks has now offered its resources to Georgia's capital city of Atlanta. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced in a joint press conference with Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms that he would be sending testing and contact tracing teams to Atlanta.
And you have more than risen to the occasion. You've been inspiring. They refer to you as a rising star, and they are all correct. And we are with you. Anything we can do for you or the city, we're here for you. The concept of pay forward, whatever we can do on any level. We have people who've been through this and actually know, and we stand ready. But you're right, keep going, stay strong. The facts will bear out. It's about saving lives, and you're doing exactly the right thing.
You've been listening to UIN. For news and information for and about people of color, visit our website at uinews.net.